how was the week? We don't have a ton of time here, but
Sure.
or maybe you had some other things you wanted to talk about. I didn't know if there was some specifics, some highlights of the week.
I'll just start off with the numbers. And then from that, I think I might have a couple things to share. So we had 25 warm responses.
25. Okay, great.
And we had 6 auditions.
Nice.
And then we had 6 jobs. That does not include yours and Hudson's, obviously. But
yeah, Hudson didn't have any jobs, but I had 2 new clients. So what's that, 8 total?
Yeah, 8 total. And Noel got a job, and Randy Scott, both of them booked jobs from previous clients, which that's always great news.
Yes.
The gift that keeps on giving. And Bill DeWeese got 1. William Dugan got 1. Jennifer Keister and Todd Haskell. So
nice.
Spreading the wealth there. That's always nice to see different people get it. The warm responses are good, but it's always nice to see that even if the warm responses fluctuate a bit as the weeks go by, that it's nice to see when we get some of those or get jobs still, and when they're jobs that are returning. So that's what I like seeing. So
yeah, just one little thing about my let's see, it was the second job I booked. My assistant Andy said just a little tidbit about this media company. He said this, and I'm quoting: they were originally a May 2016 contact. They replied positively for the first time in May of 2019. I did an audition. I didn't win it. And now in May of 2022, they became a client. So not only has it been, he said, perfect 3-year increments, but also an example of persistence paying off. So
yeah,
I thought that was just a good thing.
Yeah, Joe and I are seeing that too. We get some warm replies. Just because you're not getting them back that day or even like in that week, we're seeing times where people that have been with us, especially for a while, are getting something that comes back from January of this year, or
Yep.
even earlier than that. And so, you might not see it now, but that's the beauty of email marketing, is that there's lots of people that do keep your contact and they do reach out to you. So don't lose heart, if you will. That there's opportunities that are sitting out there and you don't even know it. So
yeah, sometimes they don't even feed back. Sometimes, like you said,
Correct.
It's not even a warm reply. So they're just sitting out there. You think maybe they've been deleted or forgotten, which a lot of them are, but there are some stray ones out there in a folder, and they say, hey, here's a voice that I think will match, or here's one I'm going to send out with a few auditions with some other, possible VO talent. And what do you know? You get a job out of it, or an audition or something. So that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. And I will just say one interesting thing. We do get a lot of nice warm responses from the emails that your assistant Andy sends out.
That's for the voice roster, right? You mean for the voice roster?
Yep,
yeah.
For the voice roster. And I just want to share one that we received this week. And it said, this is quoting the person: "Thanks for getting connected!" !
Mm-hmm.
We have projects that pop up here and there, and you have a ton of great talent on this. Looking forward to using your services in the future.
Yeah.
And so we obviously follow up with those people, just like you should, with your warm responses and the like. And so we're trying to stay top of mind, because these people are fickle, but that's a good response, and we'll make sure that we stay on top of that, so that we can, so that like he said, use or have the great talent that's on there be used. So
yeah,
it's great. So.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're sending out stuff on behalf of our roster, and soon Drew's going to be making cold calls again, and we're building out our website and things like that. So lots of good things happening. Glad for the progress that we're making. You mind just hanging around while I tell you about mine, or did you have something else?
Nope. I don't think so. Maybe maybe something come to mind.
Yeah, if you think of something. Yeah. So I had 2 auditions and 3 warm replies and 2 new clients, as I said earlier. My platforms were down a little bit. Most platforms I report are just Fiverr. And so it was only $1,055 this week, which, it's usually closer to, I don't know, what is it, 25, 3 to 2,000, 3,000, something like that. And then direct email marketing was $4,199.28. Before I tell you the total, I did have another session with that national client that I booked. I still can't tell you about it because it's not public. And so I haven't put that into my total. That could jump it up to, closer to the $7,000 mark if we're all done with all of our sessions, which I think we are, but I'll let you know. But I won't be able to report it this week because I'm not 100% sure. So my total this week.
This would be your first national commercial.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Right.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah. So my total this week, if you don't count that, because it'll probably be in another week coming up, is $5,254.28. $5,254.28. But I do have to say this, and I think you knew about this, that I booked the largest paying client that I've ever had. And I can't tell you the specs about that, but it's by far the largest single paying client that I've had. It's 4 30-second commercials that are going to be on the web for a couple of years, and then they're going to be regional commercials. And so I'll tell you more about that. And that, if I do that all in 1 week, it's going to jump my weekly up to a lot. So that's kind of fun. So I'll tell more about that coming up in the days, probably just the days to come, probably next week or maybe the week after. So any other thoughts?
No, I mean, I said in the Friday update, along with the roster, like I said, with regards to Andy's feedback, that, we're just grateful for everyone that's on part of VOMP. We think we have great talent, not only on the roster, but also with the people that we direct email market for. So appreciate you being a part of it. And we look forward to more good stuff coming our way.